Hello guys, this is What About Nintendo, and today I'm here with another news update video. Today is another Wednesday, so as usual we are going over the Japan hardware and software sales for the past week. And this week has been really good for the Switch. In fact, if you thought, I keep talking about how much the Switch sales have been going up in my last video, like they were up really high, but they've been even higher now. So, let's just get into it so you can see the numbers here. But it's doing really good. But of course, as usual, we're going to start with hardware sales. At number one, unsurprisingly, I mean, this is Japan. This is the Switch. It's no surprise that it's at number one here. 221,210 units. That is almost 250,000 units sold in 1 week, which is absolutely insane. This is up, like, what is that, 80,000 units from last week's 164,908, and it's doing exponentially better than the PlayStation 4 at only 45,161 units, although it's doing better than it did last week and by another 5,000 units there. Number 3, the new 2DS LL, as it is known in Japan, 31,653 units there, also up. Seems like everything just seems to be up. Most of everything is up, as we'll see later. Some of the things are actually way down, but for the most part, sales been rising here. I guess that's due to all the holiday sales that have been going on. You can save a lot of money if you wait and be patient and get things during the holidays. New 3DS XL. 19,115, up about 4,000 from last week. But this is where things kind of start getting weird. The number 5, the PlayStation 4 Pro, actually down a lot of units from last week. It's at 17,804, down quite a lot from the 45,163 it was at last week. Apparently not many people buying the PlayStation 4 Pro, which makes sense because the PlayStation 4 is like a really good deal right now, and the PlayStation 4 Pro isn't getting, it's getting like $50 off or something. The PlayStation 4 normal is getting like $100 off, and it's already way cheaper. So that makes sense here, but the PlayStation 4 Pro not looking too good compared to its younger brother, you could say, of the PlayStation 4. Number 6, PlayStation Vita, 9,049 units, up about 1,000 from last week. The 2DS still hanging in there. Number 7, 4,324 units, up about 1,000 as well. Now the interesting thing is this next one, is that the Xbox One. Now usually it doesn't sell even over 100 units, but for some reason this week it sold 2,175, and it's been up this holiday season. You can see last week it sold 406, and as I just said earlier, it doesn't even usually sell 100 or 200. So I don't know, people are just really wanting the Xbox One in Japan for once. I'm pretty sure that's like 1% of its entire sales. Like that's pretty crazy in 1 week. I mean, for Xbox One standards, that's actually really good. Overall, great hardware week, especially for the Switch. The PlayStation 4, I mean, it's if you compare, if you include PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro, the PlayStation 4 is way down because the Pro just sold way worse than it did last week. Which I mean, guess you could say that's the deal for PlayStation 4, as I was saying earlier. But the PlayStation 4 only rose 5,000. PlayStation 4 Pro dropped like almost 30,000 units. So the difference there doesn't really stack up. The Switch, however, is selling amazing. Like, I cannot believe we almost reached 250,000 sales in Japan in 1 week. That's crazy. That is a lot of units. Like, I've never seen anything I've been doing this not that long. I've been doing going over these. I used to do it on my blog, so I've been doing it for about a year. So I mean, a year and a half, maybe 2 years. That's kind of stretching it, and I've never seen anything sell this many units, not even the PlayStation 4. 221,000 units. That's pretty dang crazy. But let's move on over to the software side of things. And it seems to be, as far as software goes, a little bit of a resurgence for the 3DS, as several 3DS games are actually in the top 10 here. And number 1 actually goes to the 3DS with Yokai Watch Busters 2, Treasure Legend Ben Berea, Sword, Magnum. That's a very long name. Oh my gosh. Did not even Literally, that was the first time I read the full name. I was just kind of like, oh yeah, Yokai Watch, and then I read the full name. That's insane. Oh my gosh. But 208,540, that's really funny to me for some reason. 208,540 units there. Good on the 3DS for actually coming, you know, back, at least in Japan, because I feel like I never see anybody playing that system anymore. Like, I used to go out, you know, see people playing the original DS and the DS Lite, you know, the DSi and everything like that. I saw, you know, I used to go about and see people playing the 3DS. Now I just see people playing the Switch. So interesting to see the 3DS actually doing pretty well in Japan as far as software goes. Number 2 goes to the Switch with Super Mario Odyssey, 133,000 units, putting it above 1 million units sold in Japan. That's really, really good there. Number 3, 3DS Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, 119,000. Number 4, Nintendo Switch Splatoon 2, 70,000, putting it above 1,530,000 units. So it's officially above 1.5 million units sold there. Very good. Number 5, Nintendo Switch Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, 5,000. What? I think there's a typo here. It's supposed to say 50,679. It says 5,067.9. That's weird typo there. Number 6, PS4 Earth Defense Force 5. Never even heard of this game. 33,303. Oh my gosh. 33,333 units. That is very specific. Wow, Japan. That's very interesting. What is up with this, the software side of this of the charts this week, just making me laugh. I don't know what's wrong with it. Number 7 is another PS4 game, Yakuza Kiwami 2, and that is a Sega produced game, 26,650. Number 8, the 3DS Kirby Battle Royale, 25,180. Number 9 is PS Vita game, interestingly enough, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory. What is up with all these really long Japanese names? I don't understand. 24,636 units. That's actually a brand new game. It just came out last week. So another brand new game for the PS4, topping out number 10 is Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory for the PS4. And that's 20,890. So it's very interesting that the PS Vita version beat out the PS4. But then again, you know, Japan loves their handheld, so that kind of makes sense. I mean, if there's a handheld version, it's probably the one they're going to go with. But it's still interesting because the PS4 has way more units than the PS Vita. But I don't know. And I'm just going to mention this because it happens so often. Number 11, Nintendo Switch Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. 19,469 units. What the heck is this game? Why is it always the number 11? Why? I cannot fathom why this game just sticks to number 11 so well. It's just not above, not below, it's just 11. But overall, great week in Japan for software and for hardware. 3DS getting a bit of a software resurgence, and Nintendo Switch selling almost 250,000 units in 1 week. Very good for Nintendo. Apparently, Nintendo's just dominating Japan. But that's kind of been the story the entire year after the Switch came out. That's just been the story, like, forever. So everything just seemed to be funny to me. I don't know. A lot of weird stuff happened this week, and both hardware and software, but mostly software. I mean, I don't know. I literally just laughed like several times just reading all the weird stuff that happened in the software side. Let me know down in the comments if you thought it was as funny as I did. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I just think things are funny and they're just not that funny. I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny though. But yeah, let me know all your thoughts to everything I shared in this video down in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like it Monday through Friday. And I'll see you guys later on What About Nintendo. Bye!